Hello guys, just eating some Oreos and oh man, I had a bad day. How many times have I said that now, eh? But yeah, I was stuck in a massive traffic jam, which is why I'm having to start so late. And one thing I discovered today is that traffic jams can really sap you of energy. Holy crap. Or maybe it's the constant face palm for all the stupid things that happened today. But anyway, the excuse I'm trying to make here is that, I don't know, I'm just kind of very tired and hopefully, as usual, Final Fantasy 2 will pick me up. If that is not the case, then yeah, I'll probably call it early. No big deal. It's just, yeah. Let's just hope I get totally into it. Let's just hope I get my ass kicked again today. That'll wake me up nice and good. Uh-oh. Empty water bottle. I'll fill it up later. I believe slot 1. I don't recall which slot it is now. I think it's slot 1. Right outside Salaman. And how's everybody doing? 403, 385, 536 and 620. Right, so I've been thinking about my setup, and what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna have some organizational, what do you call it? What's the official term for it? Reorg. We're gonna have some reorganization. So previously, Viren was a paladin. He will remain a paladin. Maria was the black mage and Guy was the red mage, right? I'll change of plans here. Maria is going to be the red mage and Guy is going to be the black mage now. Now it might seem very much counterproductive, and I generally wouldn't recommend doing this because the way Final Fantasy 2 works is that it incentivizes it actually incentivizes you to go with the job setup by the what do you call it, starting stats which characters get. So Maria is high intelligence, Furion is well-rounded, so they expect you to make him a red mage, and Guy obviously is the powerhouse in terms of physical attacks. And that makes sense if you're not willing to grind. However, so if you are willing to put in the grind, it's a far better strategy to actually create well-rounded players who have 2 or more good stats, which is why I've decided to make the changes that I have. So what's going to happen now? Generally, why it's not a good idea is because it's really hard to gain any stats whatsoever. So for example, Maria starts off in vanilla game, she starts off with 5 strength, and Guy starts off with 15. So making up that difference of 10 is actually really difficult. It's possible that you might not even do that by end game. That's how bad it is. However, if you put in the grind with enough time, well, it won't take that long, but fact of the matter is you will have to put in some grind time. It's pretty easy to make up that 10-point difference in strength, and vice versa for intelligence. Maria starts off with 15 intelligence and Guy starts off with 5 intelligence. That's only a 5-point difference, but still the point stands is that once you spend a little bit of time in grinding, Maria will then have for example the same strength as Guy and much more intelligence. So you've got a well-rounded character there. Now because of Maria's pathetic vitality, he's gonna have a problem gaining HP, and because of our poor strength, he's gonna have a lot of problem hitting things. Accuracy, I feel, at least to me, is far more important than the actual damage, because the damage can be made up in terms of weapon strength. So what I've decided is, yeah, we're going to focus on that. I've only really done something like this once, where have characters with opposing affinities, and strictly speaking, it didn't really work out for me that time either. But that was because I didn't really spend any time in grinding. I mean, my aversion to grinding is already well known. Where am I going here? Hang on, let me just quickly look at the stats. He's got M power of 2 now. He only gained 1 magic power, but at least he's steadily gaining MP. So the problem in the NES version is that you actually lose stats. You lose opposing stats to what you gain. So technically, every time you gain 1 stat, there are opposite. You have a 20% chance of losing the opposite stat, and normally that promotes min-maxing your players, your characters. But if you stop and think about it, it's only a 20% chance. So let's take Maria's example, as always. Every time she gains strength, she has a 20% chance of losing intelligence. However, if you calculate it on average, and it's very important to know that it's only on average, Maria will lose 1 point of intelligence for every 5 points of strength. According to me, that's a worthwhile trade-off. So by the time she loses, again, it's on average, RNG can completely screw you as well. Every time, let's say she loses 5 points of intelligence, she's going to gain 25 points of strength, and I think that's a very worthwhile trade-off. Which is why I'm going with this approach now. Why do I keep selecting a magic? Because Guy is, for the most part, he's never gonna have problems with HP. Maria is. That's why I'm putting her in the front row, and putting her in the front row, and mostly melee. She has enough MP, she has enough magic power, she has more than sufficient. Let's just heal up quickly. She has more than sufficient intelligence. What she is lacking is strength and vitality. Vitality is probably the easiest stat to gain. It just puts people in the front row, especially in this new and improved version where monsters are hitting incredibly hard. Vitality and HP probably not going to be a problem, especially for Guy. So yeah, what am I doing right now? Well, so since I am going to put in a grind, the question remains, what exactly am I grinding for? Now, what I figured is that... Oh nice, we already run into a turtle. What I figured is, I mean, do I really need to grind? I don't. The only thing that is stopping me from going back to Ice Cave is Guy's lack of MP, seeing as how he's going to be pretty much dedicated on black magic. The only way to remediate that is to get a lot of ethers, but I just don't have the money for that. So the point now is money grinding, and at least in base game, this area at this stage in the game, the area north of Finn is the best place to grind for money. I believe this is the loading zone, so here we'll get regular ass monsters. Yeah, there we go. Can I run away? Whatever. Let's just kill these fools. Alright, green goblins have save, which is protect. So money is also the reason that I've not been purchasing any armor. It's just way too expensive. The notes did say that even the heavy armor, such as the mithril armor, as opposed to the silver plate, has been modified to give some stat boosts, so that it's not a complete waste of time as opposed to silver plate. Now hard reset, why? Because apparently the first encounter after hard reset is a soldier mage formation. Apparently that is not the case. Why not? And holy shit, can I even survive this? I really wanted the mage soldier formation because the mages drop spell books, of course. Yikes. Probably not a good idea. Yeah, probably can't survive this unless we are one-shotting the turtles. Nope, we are not. Oh crap, this is going to be bad. And how is Furion doing that much damage to the land turtle? This is quite interesting. Oh, she dead. Furion's going to die in short order, no doubt about it. I was just commenting Furion about doing good damage to a turtle, but anyway, my point being that I'm looking for the soldier mage formation. Mages drop some spell books and I'm very much interested in those. Hang on. Furion's probably gonna die, isn't he? But why not? Why not? Hopefully you can use the undead wall strats here. So continuing with my discussion about min-maxing, or rather the opposite of it. Oh crap. Yeah, we ain't surviving this. Two hits for 146 and they have more HP than that. Guy might be able to survive. Not with that kind of damage. Oh crap, this is gonna be ripped. Can I even survive somehow? That would be a miracle. And plus he's gonna be out of MP, so rip. Come on, Joseph. I totally meant to look at the notes today, but I forgot. I had so much work. Guy with his horrible intelligence, if he's doing so much damage to these guys. I mean, just imagine if he had Maria's level of intelligence. It's entirely possible that intelligence doesn't even play a part. Who knows? Nope, they have more HP than that. He's out of MP. What does he have equipped? Longsword, probably not going to do much damage. Oh, that's nice. Oh, missed! I might stand a chance of winning this. But whatever happened to the soldier mage formation? God damn it! Do I need to go back to Salamand? Ouch! Ouch! Well, the only thing I'm going to get out of this encounter, if I manage to survive, is some money. And not a lot of it, I don't think so. How much am I going to get? 400 kill. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Let me just put down a save. Might as well save it on slot 1. It's not as if the encounters on the way back are dangerous in any shape or form. But hopefully, now that I am willing to put in some form of a grind, hopefully I'll end up with averaged out characters who have at least 2 good stats instead of just 1 as I normally do. I believe this is the church. It is Resurrection. I'm very disappointed, man. I was told that the first encounter is going to be soldier. Well, I wasn't told, but I saw it in the speedrun that the first encounter in that loading zone is a soldier mage formation. Definitely don't want to be going against the land turtles and whatnot. Maybe. Let me just say. Technically speaking, they don't actually. The speedrun doesn't use the area north of Finn. It actually uses the area west of Salamand. Well, let's try that one. Maybe that's the difference. And whatever money I gained in that encounter, I lost in terms of healing. No stat gains at all. God damn it. Let this guy gain some stats on the way here, and hopefully he'll gain some more on the way back. So going by this strategy, Maria is going to have good HP as well as good strength and good intelligence. And Guy, he starts off with good HP, with good vitality as well. Now he'll also have good intelligence. So the point is, and I'm not entirely convinced of it, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Especially since black magic is good in this version of the game, in this Romhack. The point being that the stats in which you start off as good, you can view them as a kind of a bank. So if Guy starts off with 15 vitality, you can view it as a bank. So gaining vitality is never a problem. So every point of vitality he loses, let's just say on average, mathematically he stands a chance to gain 5 points of intelligence. Why would you not trade that? Why would you not trade that? Of course, point is you need to put in the grind, which I'm willing to do here. So let's find out how this turns out. How my reorg trademark turns out. My plan now is to just blitz my way through Ice Cave. And those who know me know that that is my least favorite strategy. I'm all for completely disabling the enemies or a battle of attrition. And if nothing else, at least gain some stats. It's that's the equivalent of grinding, but also making progress. So in a way, just blitzing my way through the dungeon hinders me for the future. But that's what I'm looking for. Now because I didn't really spend much time grinding in Summit Cave, that has led to this situation here. Well, strictly speaking, no, but you can consider it so. That it has led to a situation here where I'm really struggling to make it through Ice Cave. And I believe that's how most people approach any game, any RPG. Unless you can one-shot the enemies, you're considered underleveled. Why did Guy gain power now? This is just so stupid. Why did he gain power? Did I physically attack with him? He's got an int of 14 now. Look at that vitality. Seriously, vitality is not going to be the problem. Her vitality is 20, not bad. And what about Firion? His vitality is 26. Okay, the problem is that of course Firion is going to get hit way lesser than Maria. But hopefully at some point that will be rectified. Oh my god, these are a lot of enemies. That's just AoE. Forgot to heal up and buffed. Seriously, they have less than 13 HP? The goblins have more, I believe. Most of the monsters have been buffed up. Wow, Fire 3 multi-target is doing 100 damage. Yeah, it's almost like it's ignoring his intelligence completely. Or would Maria have done even more damage? Wow, loving this fire, man. The thing that scares me about Ice Cave is that, well, of the two wipes, the first wipe was to dual heads. And the problem there is that dual heads were still alive after single target Fire 3 from Maria. And that is scary as shit. And I can run into 4 of them. How am I expected to survive that encounter now? Why is Maria using a staff? That's a good question. But I think I'm just going to level up her staff first and then handle the sword. As a red mage, well, everybody would need experience in swords, levels in swords, and I think secondarily Lance and oh, she leveled up in swords. Nice. I mean staff. Do I have any other sword? Did I sell my long sword? Or maybe I sold the broadsword. Rip. I think I can hand him a couple shields. I cannot. It's okay. She needs to start practicing sword skill. And where is Firion at in terms of he's got level 4 in swords already. Nice. What about Lance? He's got level 3. Okay. That's proceeding fairly well. I don't want to diversify too much because you get very little EXP in the NES version. Guy has just one shield. That's a problem, but can't really do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. Let's just make our way to Salaman immediately. And the thing I'm going to try right now is try the area west of Salaman to see if the first encounter there, if I can find some soldier mage formations. So now that Maria is a red mage, under what circumstances should I use her magic then? I think it makes sense to just use her magic when we are confronted with a weakness. And Guy can't really handle all of them. Because magic, especially when hitting a weakness, is much more powerful than any weapon here. Plus it also helps that ethers are only $1,000. And if I'm committed to grinding for money now, I might as well grind up enough and try out all the different pieces of equipment and weapons. I suppose this is what the Romhack devs expected in terms of grinding. I can make do without stats grinding, but money is a big problem here. I mean, I've been so stingy, and even despite that, look at the amount of cash I have. It's still in the hundreds. Hopefully they don't troll me and make the prices of spellbooks dropped by mages worthless, because I'm really looking forward to that. 50 gil I got from that stupid encounter. How much will I need to grind in order to get all the stuff I need, eh? Each spellbook here in Salamand is 2500 bucks. It's ridiculous. Hopefully this works out now. I'll be very disappointed if it doesn't. I mean, I have no clue how I'm going to grind for money otherwise. Oh my god. Come on. Otherwise this is just going to turn into a grind streak. Wow, all green goblins. Might as well AoE, yeah. We're not interested in these guys. Not for now. So I'm just gonna use Furion and Maria's MP pools in the dungeon. Just as MP pools for cure alone. Not gonna use any spells unless push comes to shove. I mean, at some point in time that's going to happen, obviously, but hopefully, well, Guy is hopefully going to be the one who's going to do most of the work in the ice cave, considering that enemies are weak to fire, as well as my main strategy is just to blitz through the dungeon, not going to hang around, taking full advantage of their fire weakness. And I think that's generally the theme of Final Fantasy II. Grind outside a dungeon, and then go ahead and blitz through the dungeon. Of course, if you know how to handle it and you're okay with taking a lot of risk, you can grind as you go, which is what I normally do. Let's try out a pleb strategy here. Let's try out the way that I feel it was intended to be done in the first place. $12 gil. Oh my god. Right, where does the loading zone begin? This is a point of concern. Is it here? Not yet. I don't even know exactly how much HP these things have. And that's actually the problem with the NES version. There are a lot of things that I won't be able to find out. In-game, that is. Of course, I can always look in the code. Where is this loading zone, damn it? Let's start here. Wow, that's... oh shit. Okay, at least I found the loading zone. Can we run? Tell me we can run. Okay, that is not a lot of damage. Why the hell? Seriously? Let me just run away this battle. One hit for 87 damage. One hit for... these guys don't hit hard. Why not? 2 hits. Okay, there we go. There we go. Can't believe we've been evading so well so far. Don't tell me these guys are unrunnable now. Ah, right. Furion does not have a lot of evasion. And did they change the evasion mechanics, I wonder? Seriously, are these guys unrunnable? Why would you do that, and how would you do that? Okay, let's just assume these guys are unrunnable. Yeah, but because of the amount of time I wasted already, I'm probably gonna die here. And who knows how much HP they have. 3 big birds too. Well, at least I found the loading zone. Even if I am going to wipe, I'm going to try out those strats here to find out whether the first encounter after hard reset is the soldier mage formation. Once I run into a soldier and mage, hopefully he'll drop a lucrative spellbook, and hopefully it sells for a lot of gil. There's a lot of hopefully here. I got nothing else right now. Oh my god, that was not enough to kill him. Was that enough? Thank god, I might win this. Or maybe not. 200 damage on Kai. I think the signs are... wow. I think there's a pretty large randomizer. Can I make it? Let me save on slot 2 this time. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it. I think I'm safe now. Yep. Sasquatches, stupid things. Out of MP though. Might need to start running. Yep, might need to start running. Does Sky have life? 2500 bucks. Yeah, no wonder people don't have life. Otherwise, the first thing I do with my money, well, not the first thing, but as soon as I am flush with cash, I buy everyone a life spell. That makes sense. Please run. Nice. So it almost looks as if they've changed the running mechanic too, because the big bird formation is definitely runnable. And if they have changed the running mechanic, I'm very interested to know how. Normally it's just a flat chance based on your evasion percentage. How many times have I come here to revive people and heal up? This game is not screwing around. People in the back row? Of course. I'm just keeping Joseph in the back row so that my main party gets as much stats as possible. Even though it's very obvious that I need Joseph's help in the fights. But problem is that he's just another person that you need to heal. Is it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. Actually, I don't think right now it's worth it. Let's just quickly check out the prices again. I don't bother because I just don't have the cash. Just seeing as a mace, longsword, battle axe, and a flame bow. Let's just ignore that. Yeah, none of this. I mean, I've got access to mithril stuff, so probably that would be a lot better. This equipment is certainly affordable right now. Bronze plate. Yeah, I want to try out all of these pieces of equipment. The notes say that they have rebalanced it so that even the equipment that you would hitherto not consider at all might just prove useful because it might give you some stat boosts. Mithril equipment giving stat boosts would be pretty stupid. But hey, I'm not gonna argue. More green goblins. Guys, up to 39 MP. Nice so. Let's just burn them all. When am I going to get that mage I'm looking for? almost looks like black magic completely ignores in your intelligence stat. Or at least fire. That would be most interesting. No, let me not waste 3 MP on fire. Let's hope that one ice one is enough. Somehow they changed the mechanics so that fire works differently than ice or lightning. Or rather, I think fire and ice work the same, but lightning works differently. And that was news to me. That was pretty shocking news to me. No. You guys target the upper one. Hopefully he's almost dead. There is magic damage versus magic evasion. So once I'm done with this, I think it makes sense to go and dig into the code. Tyrion is doing decent damage. Is he gaining any experience whatsoever in his weapons? Yeah, why is Gaia getting power up? I just don't get this. You got an int up. Bonjour, Matt. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I think this is a bug in the Romhack. Every time he gets intelligence, he is getting power as well. This is really stupid. Why does he have crappy evade? He's got agility of 8, shield level of 2. Does he have armor? Is he wearing any armor? He is not. Oh, this does not make sense. Does not make sense. Hang on. Let me unequip him and re-equip him. How about now? Evade of still 11%. So bucklers only give 3% evade? Are you kidding me? No, even 3% would be 6% plus 8 agility. Okay. So they've definitely changed this evasion mechanic. Or guy is just bugged. Well, whatever, he's gaining free points of powers. I'm not going to complain about that. Which means Guy actually stands to be a good red mage. Maybe it's just a bug. Maybe it's a bug. At least Firion is gaining power for free. I think we can one-shot these goblins. Let's try. Nah. Ice 1, Bolt 1. I want ice before Bolt. No. Stupid targeting. Once again, Maria's catching up in terms of HP with Firion. God damn it. Somebody hit Firion, damn it. So I suppose that's what they meant by you can't become auto-evade machines. Shield levels are no longer good enough. To give you enough evasion. You're literally just gonna have to struggle for evasion. And if shields are not gonna give you decent amount of evade, how are you supposed to then evade? Holy crap! Look at that guy got power again. What? He's just randomly getting power. Does not make sense. But hey, works in my favor. Whatever, dude. Okay, we're still in the previous loading zone. Fire 3 should be enough to down them all. Hopefully the monsters have been similarly adjusted so that I still have a decent chance to take my turn before them. Because endgame monsters have like 80% evasion. And by the looks of it, it looks like I'm not even going to cross 50% evasion by endgame. And if that's going to be the case, I'm royally screwed. I'm royally screwed. Okay, save here. Sure, slot 1. And hard reset. Let's find out. Hopefully in this loading zone, the first encounter is a mage sergeant. It is not. The first encounter is still a turtle and ochre. How about the second encounter? At least this confirms that this is the same loading zone as the one north of Finn. Second encounter? Second encounter is... There we go. It's a second encounter. I see. Okay, I mustn't have paid enough attention during speedrun then. Now mages traditionally have very low HP. Let's just try a single target fire 3. Oh, strike first. That helps. That helps out a lot. That helps with my experimentation. Of course, soldiers have way too much defense for my crappy equipment right now. Fire 3, 98 damage. I see! Mages... No. Why this crappy damage? Fire 3 was doing over 100 damage to the goblins. So is magic defense coming in play here? Oh man, this is intriguing. This is intriguing. This is like Final Fight. Holy crap! What is that blind? Oh come on. At least it's only blind 2. The fact that blind 2 is hitting speaks more about our magic defense than... Oh man, how much HP do these things have? How much? Maybe Maria has to chip in now. Lull. Let's sleep, okay? My main character went to sleep. Now Maria's gonna have to do some work now. Go 1, 43 damage. It looks like, yeah, it looks like the magic defense is coming to play here. Definitely looks that way. Fire 3. Did she not have Fire 4? Could have sworn she has Fire 4. Ice 3. Oh, look at that damage. Ice 3, 100 damage. Where normally it just does something like 20 damage. Oh, come on. Come on. So remember when I was saying that this formation is relatively easy to take down? Okay. I'll have to revisit that comment. Now if this is out of bounds, how the hell am I expected to make any money whatsoever? At least the soldiers are dead. Yeah, mages have way too much HP, man. Way too much HP. Yikes! And I don't even think they fixed the bug where you don't gain stats if you're inflicted with a permanent status condition. It's a nice animation. Or is that unchanged? I swear the bolt looks different somehow. Still not dead. Still not dead. Yeah, I think I am dead this turn. Because the mages are definitely taking their turns before. Both of them. Yeah, I'm dead. What is the second mage gonna do? Oh, rip. Can we run away somehow? Nah, what will that accomplish? Well, seriously, you couldn't do this before? Idiot. I almost think that these things were almost dead. Let me just give that another shot. Skip the first encounter. Second encounter would be mage soldier. Come on, come on. So now at least I know to single target the mage. There's only one mage this time. Interesting. I think this is reasonable. Let's kill him with fire. And soldiers we can kind of deal with. Yeah, I think soldiers are actually going to be pretty beneficial even. Okay, single target, they are in one shot range. That's nice now. So multi-target damage is like stupidly low. Like laundry. Oh, doing a laundry. I just put my clothes for wash right before I started stream myself. Soldiers should be easy to deal with, but not if they're doing so much damage with their bow attack. I'm very intrigued how they have modified the magic formula, because the bow attack from the goblins is doing 30 damage. The bow attack from the soldiers is doing almost 100 damage. Two monsters have intelligence. Is it like FF3 now? I must say they have made some very interesting and changes which are almost considered impossible. That should take care of it. Hopefully the solitary mage drops a spellbook. Come on, give me Berserk, Blind, Sleep, anything. 81 gil, certainly not in it for that. At least everyone gains stats if nothing else. Arrow, how much does Arrow sell for? I wonder. Should I not just use Arrow myself? Let's make our way back to Salamand. Wow, I mean, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. We are looking on such bad days where a mage soldier formation is completely wrecking my shit. And I'm doing this just to grind for money. Whatever stats I get is just complimentary, I suppose. Fire 3, 373. So either there's a very huge randomizer, or intelligence does come into play. I just don't know. I don't know what to make of this. And I'm not going to stop overthinking, because that's what I do. Can't ask me to stop breathing. 8 kill. Thank you so much, assholes. Let me first find out how much Arrow sells for. If it's anything less than 4,000 bucks, I'm just gonna teach it to Guy, my resident black mage. At the very least, I'm going to buy some new weapons and see how effective they are. But this entire plan hinges on me getting some money. If I don't have money, what am I supposed to do? It's gonna have to be a traditional grind. I'm very scared of that. I do not want to grind for MP on Guy. But I have made my bed. I must sleep in it now. What are they going to do? Let's go find out how much Arrow sells for. Arrow, which is poison elemental. Come on. Give me a lot of money for that. 2500 gil. Yes, please. Yes, please. I will sell that for 2500 gil. And now with my newfound cash, can I sell some other stuff? Ice Wind I don't need. 500 gil. Oh, nice. Antidote also. I do have as soon after all. 25 gil, whatever, dude. I can sell the cane for 50 gil and the battle axe for 200 gil. Sure, why not? What else do I have? So I've got 4000 gil now. What should I buy? That is the question. So, well, ultimately, why don't I have ethers? What the hell is going on here? Did I not buy ethers? What? Could have sworn I bought ethers last time. Or maybe I just overwrote that save file. Whatever, doesn't matter. I've put in quite a bit of effort this stream, so whatever happened the other time can screw itself. Does Maria have life? She does, thankfully, so that's 2500 bucks saved. Guy needs life, but not right now. What I'm gonna do is 4000 bucks though. Should I get armor first or weapons? I think I will prioritize weapons, seeing as how I'm in DPS mode. And weapons, for now, the best weapons we have access to are the mithril weapons. So let's go back to the starting towns and check out what mithril weapons they sell and how good they are. 4000 gil will get me what? Get me just one or two weapons only. That's how expensive they are. God damn it. Money grind is real. Holy crap, dude. The money grind is real. And Joseph is nicely sitting in the back row. I'll just be right back. I need to fill up my water bottle. Alright, I'm back. So it looks like this entire stream is just gonna be me grinding for some money because well, principally I only need money for to buy plenty of ethers to feed to Guy over the course of the ice cave, which I'm planning just to blitz through. And while I'm grinding for money, I might as well grind for some cash and buy some equipment just to find out how good it is. Traditionally, you're never really. I mean, all of that extra equipment is not worth it. But then traditionally, monsters aren't really kicking my ass at this stage in the game. So concentrating on swords and staffs. Mithril javelin might be nice as well. Although I'm gonna find a mithril javelin. I already have a mithril spear. 3 gil. Wow. That's bullshit. Yeah, I have a mithril mace. Did I buy this or did I get this as a drop? No. I went into Ice Cave and picked this up, I remember. Hang on. So, Maria has attack of 4 with the longsword. Maria, you suck. With the Mithril Mace, she has an attack of 4 only. What? Mithril Mace, for crying out loud. Accuracy 18%. Longsword. Accuracy 18%. My god, the accuracy is ridiculous. I'm actually scared. I don't want to buy any more equipment because that accuracy is atrocious. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? What's Firian's accuracy? Firian's accuracy is 89%. How? So the javelins are that accurate, eh? What's his power score? He's got power of 24 and she's got power of 18. So kind of comparable. Let's equip the javelin on Maria and see what her accuracy is. What about if Firian equips the Mithril Mace? Look at that. He has an attack of 22. While Maria has an attack of 4. How? Unless it's a bug. He has an accuracy of 79. So this does not make sense. Any sense. Hang on. Unless Maria's left-handed. Don't tell me they trolled me like this. Are you fucking kidding me? Maria's left-handed. And there is absolutely no indication of this. What? Holy crap. Why? Why would you do something like this? Oh, these bastards. These sons of bitches. Oh my god, if I could get my hands on these people. I'm telling you. These guys are proper FF2 developers. Trolling me like this. Maria is left-handed in this version. Seriously? What's her accuracy now? Accuracy is, look at that, 73%. I'll take 73%. Joseph still sucks though. He's unarmed. And his accuracy is 33%. Whatever, he's got level 7 in unarmed. So javelins are slightly more accurate than... what the hell is this? Did they at least shuffle the troll? Nope, no maps have been changed. So thank god for that. But I'm still going to go into all the troll rooms. Just cause. Let's assume they did shuffle the troll rooms. So they didn't change the map and they didn't change the story. And it looks like they didn't change any of the treasure chests either, which means Mr. Kisha. Firian has level 3 in javelin, level 4 in sword, so I'm gonna wait for level 4 in lance for him. What was I doing? I completely lost track here. Right. Maria is left-handed. At least we are clear on that now. Maria has level 1 in sword and level 2 in staffs. Okay. Now, the reason she wasn't doing any damage with the longsword is because well, she was hitting with her buckler, which is why Firian was doing decent amount of damage. What is the attack of 40? Attack of 14, yeah, Firian was doing decent amount of damage. Okay. So physical hits, not completely out of question. I think I will at least buy a mithril sword for her for some extra damage. Good opportunity to get more MP up on guy. Let's check out her damage now. Still have a lot of questions about black magic though. Black magic is doing a shit ton of damage even on Guy. 384 for fire 3. Oh my god. So Guy is doing 65 damage and Maria is doing mist. Okay. Well, level 1. I'll give her a pass this time. Okay, so 2 hits for 48 damage is about 20 per hit. Come on, Maria, at least do 20 damage. Come on, Maria. This guy has almost 40 MP now, equivalent to... What is your problem, Maria? She has accuracy of about 70%, man. If this was Fire Emblem, I'd be screaming my head off. This is a disadvantage of focusing on their weakness instead of their strength. Because they start off so weak at the beginning. Yeah. So, comparable damage, yeah. When she does get a hit in, she's doing about 20 damage. As opposed to 1 or 2 she was doing previously. Okay, so this kind of works out. Which also means that monsters have decent evasion, so can't really guarantee a hit even at level 1. And her swinging the sword left-handed looks so weird. Must remember to heal up in Port. In town powered up. In town on Firion is just fine. Nobody got anything. Oh look, guy has more MP than Firion now. Nice. Heal up in Pop. Let's go back to... Wait. They do have shops here, Mithril shops here. Let's check out their wares. Does Guy have any experience in bow? Nope, no experience. I've been told that there is a very special bow available in the Romhack, so might not be a bad idea. There's an item shop. Might not be a bad idea to give people some levels in bows, at least level 2. Because as we've just witnessed, level 1 misses way too often. This is the normal shop. Let's check out the Mithril shop. Mithril shop has a Mithril javelin, Mithril sword. Okay, 1500 bucks. 1500 bucks is not too bad. I think in the base game this was 3000 bucks, which is way too much. We do have the Mithril bow as well for 1000 bucks. I'm considering buying a bow. I've been told that the notes say it's a little more accurate than base game. What should I do here? Nah. I should... How about handing Joseph a bow? He'll be able to contribute something from the back row. Especially in dungeons, that might come in handy. I definitely do need a Mithril sword though. Yeah, let's buy a bow as well. I do have the money and I'm gonna grind for more. And Joseph a bow. His attack goes to 27, but what's his accuracy now? Accuracy is 82%. Yes, sir. He has power of only 18. So, accuracy of bows definitely has been increased. Bows are not a half bad weapon. And how the hell does he have 42% evasion? Actually, oh right, he has agility of 42. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's the only problem with bows. They don't give you any evasion whatsoever. But turns out neither do shields here. I'm not seeing any evasion bonuses from shields. My people have hardly any evasion. 25%, 17%, 11%. This is stupid. So early game is going to be quite bad. 1% time to roll and nice. So that didn't take a long time, even though you had a mime with Berserk and literally nothing else. I'm guessing your mime must have just carried the entire party. Oh hey, while we're on the topic of Final Fantasy V, so the dance command, does it only trigger those 4 moves? I bought Black Mage and Blue Mage. With tons of spells. I see. That is endgame. But you had blue mage without blue, didn't you? Finish at level. Whoa! Wow! Level 30. Zero Gale, what did he drop? Potion. Garlic, whatever. You may just built in. Okay. So when you say second ability, it's only the secondary ability. Okay, I was misunderstanding all this while. Okay, so blue mage with blue. Well, he must have been the one to carry a party then. So yeah, I was asking you the dance command. Romhack can change the innate abilities. I see. Wait, what? It's not a Romhack. Then how exactly are you rolling this? Or are you somehow grinding your way into getting a party and then finishing the game with that? I thought you were hacking into the ROM, coming up with seeds and starting your game that way. What I was asking you is that the dance command, does it only proc one of 4 abilities? Does it have nothing else? Just jitterbug and the HP drain, MP drain and swords dance. Is there nothing else? Oh, nothing. I see. 25% chance. And I suppose the only... you know what? Then I've been thinking about the dancer. The dancer is kind of underwhelming then. Of course, until we get that whatever item that makes swords dance 50%, in which case dancer becomes OP. But what innate abilities of the dancer can I make use of? There is an equip ribbon, of course, which is a pretty useful ability. I can replace feature of the mirror with myself. Oh, build the party at the start. I see. Action replay, right. Cheats. Okay, I thought you were actually not modify. Okay, I thought you were actually modifying the ROM. Why am I back in Altair? I got the mithril sword, didn't I? And I handed the mithril sword over to I did not. What's her accuracy now? Accuracy is still 73%, so I think all swords have the same accuracy. Maybe apart from the Excalibur. 17 to 24, decent. Not worth, no, definitely not worth, how much do I pay for it? 1500 bucks. I don't need to be in Altair. I need to go and grind for some cash. So I've got the weapon. Should I consider buying the armor? I should. Leather armor is a waste of time. Bronze might not be. Joseph is doing a lot of damage, man. Why is he doing so much damage? Okay-ish damage increase on Maria. So that sword upgrade was underwhelming. Could have stuck to the long sword. 1500 bucks wasted, but hopefully I'll make it back easy enough. We didn't got a shield level. I think this is the perfect time to find out what effects shields have. 78% evasion. Unequip, re-equip, and now his stats have been recalculated to 18%. Oh, you bastards. Bastard developers. 1% evasion that shield gives you. Why would I even bother equipping a shield then? Oh my god. 1% evasion. What am I gonna do without evasion? Oh, I'm genuinely scared. If they had changed turn order, the mechanic as well, turn order mechanic, I wouldn't have been so horrified. But I desperately hope they change the monster stats as well. Oh, could have bought a shield. Mithril shield, completely forgot. Crap. There are so many things that I'm forgetting here. Well, time to go back to Altair. And some armor too. I'm just completely forgetting. Well, grinding. So it's not as it's a complete waste of time, but it's a waste of time. Yeah. Someone got agility, wit down, int up. Thankfully, did not get power up. Vitality down, intelligence up. He is slowly but steadily gaining intelligence. What's Firin's power? I think Firin is doing well in terms of power and vitality. Nice! Nobody's gaining HP, but that'll soon be fixed. Soon. Let's go back to Altair and pick up some mithril shields for everyone. I think mithril shields are 500 bucks. 500 bucks? Yo, puzzled. This is the edge now. It's all we're living for. What is that? Is that another disturbed lyric, or is that from Blind Guardian? Completely lost my train of thought here. Everyone has a basic buckler, so I'm... Yeah. How much money do I have? I have only enough for 2 mithril shields. Well, 2 mithril shields is 2 more than I had remembered last time. So, Blind Guardian, I see. Which song is that? Have I heard it? And by have I heard it, have you played it for me? Seriously, on the last tile? Okay, leg eaters, whatever. Screw these guys. Just more stats. The Edge, I do not recollect that. How's Dragon's Dogma going, my friend? Are you done with it, or still post game left? Sure, it's a good one. I see. I'll take a listen to that. Problem here is I do not. I don't know how to calculate their HP. 2 hits, yeah, these bastards get 2 hits. The old dragon left. Is that the second stage dragon? 1 or 2 was nice. So it looks like you're getting good bang for your buck with Dragon's Dogma. How much did it cost you? 15 pounds, right? And speaking of pounds, do you guys use the same pound sterling as the UK? Or is it just called pounds, but it's a different currency? If so, what is the exchange rate? This guy is the normal armor shop. Yep. I'm not going to even bother with But I got millions of HP. If it's will shoot $500, let me just try out one first. So Furion has, and it's almost free. Nice. 12 pounds. Nice. 19%. Why does he have 19% evasion now? Excuse me? It's GBPIC. Oh, because you gain agility. Right. I was just wondering. With the Mithril Shield, revenues millions, but it's online. Okay. Wait, is your PS4 not connected to the server? Now he has 34%. That is nice. How much? Let's calculate that. You do damage and then it's uploaded as it plus. I see. So it jumped from 19 to 34%, which is how much? 15% increase. How do you explain a 15% increase over 4 levels? That's just stupid. Let's not calculate it that way. 34 minus 14, which is agility, is 20. So I've got 20% evasion from 4 levels of Mithril Shield. Mithril Shield is giving me 5% evasion per level. Yes, that is definitely on the cards. Definitely on the cards. More Mithril Shields, please. Can I sell something to get me some more Mithril Shields? How much evasion does Maria have now? 34, very nice. Yeah, she even leveled up her evasion to level 2 now. So she's going to be evading like a boss. 234, which is effectively 70% evasion. What can I sell? I need to hand one buckler over to Guy. I can sell a buckler, but that's only 20 bucks. Okay, that means I need to come back here for the Mithril Shield. I should check out the Bronze Shield as well. Let me set up some crap. Longsword can go. Yeah, longsword can go. Mithril Staff I will keep. Power of Lake. Nothing else. And the buckler can go. Wow, look at how close I am to 500 bucks. Let me just grind around here. And I think the goblins can give me like 50-60 bucks. I only need about 53 bucks for my next Mithril Shield. Might as well buy one more Do I even need it though? Guy has 14%. I definitely need a Mithril Shield. Actually, on second thought, on third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 10th thought, let me just satisfy myself with. Let me be satisfied with a Bronze Shield. And in that course, I'll also find out how much evasion a Bronze Shield gives me. Why is she still taking so much damage? Viren is doing decent damage. I'm strongly considering buying him a Mithril Javelin, but yeah, hopefully I will make it to. I'll be able to make it to the treasure chest with the Mithril Spear before getting absolutely annihilated. Oh no! Okay, there we go. I did select attack with Guy. So if he gains power this time, I won't be surprised. But I'm quite sure I never selected attack command. Oh shit, why did I use fire with Maria? That was a mistake on my part. Guy has fire level 4 now. Nice. Hopefully he'll get at least magic power up. I'm pretty happy with this MP. Joseph of all people gains agility, the idiot. I believe we can buy some bronze shields here. I'm not even going to consider the bronze armor. But out of curiosity, let's check out what armor they do have. This is the weapon shop now, thank you. Where's the armor shop? Do people have Asuna? Tyrion has Asuna. Yeah. I think in terms of spells we are good. Problem with armor is I don't know how much it's going to be effective. 200 bucks for a bronze shield, okay? So 14% evasion. 2. Hang on. Let me just verify. 14%, right? 14% evasion. 2. 17%. So that was an increase of 3. And he's got level 2 in shield. So it looks like bronze shield only gives 2% per evasion per level. And totally not worth it for 200 bucks. Totally not worth it. That was wasted money, but still. All for the sake of experimentation. What else can I buy? Copper bracelet. Copper bracelet is not bad. It's a light piece of armor, but I do have silver bracelet and Bosk. Did I consider this? I don't think I have the mithril bracelet or mithril armor. Why isn't there a mithril shop here? Strange, very strange. Let me just double check that I've got all the magic that I need. Yep, I do. So magic, we are fine with magic. I just need some cash for more armor. Let's make our way to Both now. And once again back to west of Salaman, where the second encounter is going to give us hopefully some cash. The worst case scenario is if the mages drop some crap like ice or bolt. I was relatively lucky they dropped arrow, but I also need arrow for my spell list. It was not a completely ideal situation last time. Hopefully they will drop another arrow book. Otherwise, naturally from treasure I'm only going to get arrow way later in the game. Of course, it does help that black magic here is strong even at level 1. But leveling it up always helps. Come on. If the goblins are doing decent amount of physical damage. My question is, damn it. How much is it going to help? How much is armor going to help? If the monsters are doing so much damage, the armor needs to have a very high defensive rating in order to be anywhere effective at all. And traditionally in base game it is not. Even the great mithril armor that we get after so much painstaking effort only has a defense rating of 10. So if they did a good job, they would have given it a decent defense rating. So if goblins are doing 30 damage, I would expect the mithril armor to tank at least 20. At least 20. Making pasta. Oh, nice. Is it easy? I'll admit I don't even know how to boil water. Even on an induction stove. Forget the gas stove. Look at that, guy got power again. I swear to God I did not select attack on him this time. Yep, it's confirmed. It's definitely a bug. But it's a bug. Make it cheese or tomato. Cheese, always cheese. That's the basis of my food intake. But did you tell me you actually cook something? And by cook, I would have assumed that you put something in the cooker. Pasta is easy. What does the armor shop have here? Bronze armor, which should ideally, theoretically, be superseded by mithril armor. But first, it's time for money grind. I can cook nothing fancy. What do you cook? And don't give me any of those fancy French names, okay? Not only can I not pronounce them, but we also have no idea what they are about. So, dump it down for us. Put in the powder of fire with water. The key is how much water do you put and how much salt? Or are they included in the instructions? Using ice just to make sure, just to conserve some MP. These are not the fights that I'm interested in right now. Drain it and make sauce. Make sauce? How do you make sauce? You know what? Already it looks like it's a very complicated process. Yeah, this is way more complicated than I'm used to. I mean, look at it. Stuff in a casserole and boil it. Stuff you get from the market? How much do you want? That's the point. That's exactly what I'm asking. How do you know how much is it that you want? Just by practice? Or do you have any instructions? How much salt do you use? There we go. That's exactly what I was asking. Trial and error. Yeah, I've had my share of trial and error. I don't add salt to my pasta. Sauce is usually enough. Do you get sauce also as part of the packet? More or less next time. Yeah. I gave up after I don't know, about 10 trial and errors. Constantly finding that it's never enough. Nice one. Eventually just know by tasting the water. Yep. So I guess a lot of cooking is just practice. It's good, then that's good, I see. Those are quite the instructions, my friend. Oh, hang on. I need to spread the damage here. Is Guy getting power up because of select cancel? It sounds weird, but that might be it. But yeah, like I said, you said pasta is simple, but the way you described it, it's horrifically complicated. Way over my head. I'll stick to just having food outside. I mean, to be honest, skip salt. Okay, Guy got intelligence up. Nice. Yeah, you could skip salt and then choke on whatever the hell it is that you made. Salt is very important. Very important. You just add cheese and flour and milk. Is that what sauce is made of? Ah, okay. I see what you mean by sauce. It's that mayonnaise type thing that's on the pasta. Okay. I was like, sauce is always tomato sauce, tomato ketchup. Yeah, we kind of use the words sauce and ketchup interchangeably. Pre-made sauce, I see. Wait for the time written on the packaging. Yep, best way. Bolognese is nice. What sauce? Even getting agility ups on a regular basis, I am loving it. Nobody got HP ups for a long time, but well, you can only get a finite amount of luck. Right, let's do this. Let me save here also. Who knows what loading zone this is. It's a meat and tomato sauce. I see. I forgot to hard reset. Oh, this works, this works. Not an ambush. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. Assholes. I'll give this a shot. I'm not gonna gain any Not gonna gain any stats. So how much do you have to... How much time are we talking about for pasta? Standard? 803! Holy crap! Practice cooking, cooking stat. Well, if it's like FF2, it should be right up my alley. Problem is, it's just like FF2. Unless you know exactly what you're doing, you're going to suck at it. And you're going to hate it for the rest of your life, and you're never going to try it again. That is the situation I'm in. 20 minutes, eh? And I have to put cheese on top and cook it. How much time will it take? Still 20 minutes prep time. 20 minutes? Quite reasonable, must say. And you have it for what? Lunch, dinner, what? Basic pasta is 10 minutes. Dinner pasta cooks in 3 minutes now. There's 3-minute noodles. But 20 minutes seems reasonable. Of course, your hunger might beg to differ. 3 minutes after boiling. Okay, you have pasta for dinner. What do you generally have for lunch? Nobody's gonna gain any stats. I got a bold book. What a complete waste of time. Should I just reset? This is just a waste of time. Bold book is not gonna sell for anything. We'll probably do like 3 out of 4 meals. So in the evening, do eat the leftover, and the next day's lunch. How much cash did I get from that? Let's just... should I reset? Cost of a breakfast. Okay, not bad. I don't think I got... Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. I mean, I do the same thing. I eat leftover pizza as well. Of course, that was back in the day when my stomach could handle it. Now it's not such a good idea. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it. So let's try again. Definitely don't want a bold book. Bold book is a waste of time. So second encounter here is going to give us a mage and soldier formation. 2 mages, okay. No ambush. Perfect start. Can move on to actually healthy pasta. Is there such a thing? That's super cheap. That's always cheap. And also very convenient by the looks of it. Just pick one up from the supermarket. Wait, what? These things can use protect? Holy crap. Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna blast them with fire. Fire coming your way. Should I single target? Sure, why not? How much is it? How much is a packet? Or whatever quantity you pick up. Puzzle is probably repeating some Blind Guardian lyrics, so don't mind him. We all know what the frontier is. Fortunately, everybody escaped the darkness. How? How? That is very surprising. Decent damage output here, I must say. No, definitely need a javelin lance upgrade. But Fire 4 is wrecking some shit. And guy has plenty of MP. 43 kill. Okay, we did gain stats, so there is no way in hell that I'm letting this go. Berserk! 2 Berserk books! Hell yeah! This was the most lucrative encounter, yep. Certainly has been. Oh my god. Certainly has been. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Gonna rake in the cash here. Best part of last 2 minutes, yeah. I mean, just the 2 world wars alone themselves make up for way too much bloodshed. And then you've got what I would say number 2 spot takes Crusades take the number 2 spot. Was it in part of France like 2 centuries ago? France and England have a pretty bad history. Communist socialists? Who are you asking? Europe? And the war Europe is embroiled in right now is a goddamn financial one. Oh, I should be grinding some MP. But very soon I will not have any MP problems. Compared to the United States, pretty much every other country is socialist. They are big people. Oh my god. Thorio would have made a good part of this conversation. How do I cure darkness now? Oh, I have a soda. What am I talking about? Right, but oven makes it slightly better. But you definitely can't put it in the oven for 20 minutes now, can you? %5 votes. One of these days, man. I'm scared of that. What would happen if a communist party actually came to power? 20 minutes in the oven. Oh, nice. Firin got some HP. So did Maria. Oh, cool. Let's sell that berserk. Why am I selling it here? Let me sell it in the magic shop. Hopefully, I can pick up one life book. Cooking is basically Chi. Wait. Oh, it's fun. Nice. I'm glad you like cooking. We sell it. Oh my god. Okay, I am down with this. 20,000 bucks for a berserk book. Okay, and that's 40,000 bucks right there. Awesome. I can just buy whatever the hell I want now. More government, more social security, more taxes on the rich. More or less. I suppose communists everywhere have pretty much the same notions. Who do I want to? Oh, yeah, I think everybody else has life. Yeah, definitely not Soviet Russia. Maria has life. Firin, I believe, already has life. Yep, I picked up life at some point. Now everybody has life. That's good. That's good. That berserk helped me out a lot. I think we can finally go and pick up some mithril equipment. I do need to buy plenty of ethers though. I think, wow, we are actually ready to tackle the ice cave then. Nice! Nice. Ice sled, go down to the bottom please. You're just hogging up some space where I want to see other stuff. It's what they said. Democracy is the worst form of government until you try to think of a better one. Because democracy is basically just analysis paralysis. But then, really, what better do you have? I still don't know how the people in China are managing under what effectively seems like oppressive rule, but maybe things are not as bad as they seem from the outside over there. It's certainly flourishing economically. So that's certainly one point in its favor. And if you call a country like that still a developing country, holy crap, dude. That's one hell of a developing country then. They still got 10 representatives in the National Assembly. Okay, that's nice. Generally, with so few votes, I don't know how stuff works there, but maybe from certain areas there must have been a predominance of votes. Alliance with the traditional, I see. Yeah, it's not too different here either. There is one state which is actually fully communist. But it's very clear to see that that state has just gone backwards. Very sad. I mean, price of living is still very dirt cheap there, but there has been no development for the past 40 years. Why would you want to be a part of that? Well, it depends on who you ask, I suppose. Me coming from an urban background, definitely don't want anything like that. But public transport, healthcare, if it's all dirt cheap, I suppose there are certain advantages to that system. But communism in theory, or I don't know. Communism generally has a negative connotation, but I'm just using it without any connotation here. Communism, in theory, what is it supposed to be? It's just supposed to just average out some stuff, isn't it? Average out the rich and the poor so that everybody is on equal footing, so-called equal footing. A rate of 24%. Can we increase it somehow? Probably using one more metal shield. Level 2 in shields. I should give him an increase in shield level 2. Plenty of cash. Plenty of cash. Far left. But theoretically speaking. So, when am I going to level up, guys? Hang on, I need to visit the armor shop because that is where fairly close to Socialist Party, dominant traditional left party in France. I see. Yeah, I'll buy one of each, thank you. And just to see how good it is, I also need to visit Bosk because they have a slightly different selection. Let's check on Furion, shall we? I think the most important thing we need to check is how heavy it is. Yes, 38% evasion. With Mithril chest piece, he gets a defense of 15, which is just 5 more than in the base game. What the hell? What the hell? And it weighs not a lot. It does not weigh a lot. So this is definitely feasible. Let's give a bit of a mess right now, especially on the left. Oops. So becoming more and more capitalist. But I suppose that is a very true reflection of the economic situation in Europe. Not that I claim to know a lot about it, but what I do know is that the whole of Europe is still struggling in terms of their economy. Do I need any weapons? Not really. I'll make do with what I've got for now. Firin is definitely going to get an upgrade come the ice cave, obviously, so that's going to help out. Okay, mithril armor, not too bad, not too shabby at all. How about the helmet? He's got 31%, right? 31%. That was 5 more defense and oh wow, a weight of 2. Okay, armor is officially on. 5 more defense for 2 more weight. Oh hell yeah. Mithril armor for everybody, please. For everybody. This is definitely working out for me. Actually, not everybody. Guy doesn't need it. He's in the back row. And Joseph definitely doesn't need it. Screw Joseph. Does it give me any stats? You know what? I don't even care if it gives me any stats. Doesn't give me any stats, rather. Wow. So this is something very nice, I must say. Defense tanking is not such a bad idea. I have both Furion and Maria have 25 defense now, which is awesome. 25 defense at this stage in the game. Of course, the enemies are hitting really hard, but let's try this out for size. Wow, this is amazing, man. So wearing armor, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Mithril shields are a good upgrade. Let's keep grinding, guys. MP. Every little bit's gonna help. 700 damage. I'm quite sure that magic defense plays a part because we were doing around 300 to the mage soldier formation, and presumably they have higher magic defense. So much better prepared this time around. And yes, I must remember to also check out the box shops. They do have silver plate, which is presumably silver bracelet in this modification. It's doing great, but you're not bad. None of the countries is bad. Just not doing well. At a point where you are expected to do well right now. Isn't that a major part of the reason for Brexit actually? Minimum salary is $8 an hour after taxes. €8. Okay, €8 is not bad actually. Professional government management overhead. That's one of the things I like most about well, the so-called developed nations. I was shocked to find that Germany has free education. Is it the same all throughout Europe? Or the money mismanaged in there? Well, yeah, it's just like power distribution, isn't it? You lose like 50% on the... By the time power reaches your house, 50% of it is gone. Just big, bulky, and hard to reform. Yeah, that's basically any monolithic organization. And governments are traditionally monoliths. That's kind of to be expected. We're very centralized from the top. Oh, so does your Prime Minister have a lot of power? Is that how you're referring? Let's just take... Wait, where the hell is the airship? Let's just take the airship box. $100. Not even breaking the bank. Oh, you have a president as well, I see. I did not know that. Was it more than the US president in the US? Wow! That is centralized indeed. Because everybody knows from TV shows how much power the US president has. Wow. Armor shop, please. What weapons do they have? Did I even check this weapon shop? Oh yeah, I must have. Crap stuff. So does he get to veto every decision by your legislative assembly? I mean, how is it? $400 for a silver bracelet, indeed. So in terms of body armor, I think I can't really beat Mithril. Let's check out the silver bracelet. Dissolve the National Force. Holy crap! Wow. Wow, that is a lot of power. How do you prevent abuse of something like that? How much evasion does he have? 33%. Yeah, because of his low shield level. 9 defense from a silver bracelet, and the mithril chest piece had 15 defense, so that's certainly... And it also has a significant weight. No, it doesn't. It only has a weight of 2. Okay. So this is still actually a better piece of equipment. I will buy 2 more, and I will still hold on to the mithril pieces. Yep. I have plenty of money. Very quick to take it on the street, I see. So public opinion, yep. It's good to know that the public still has power, but still, I mean, if you wanted to ruin the country, yikes. You don't vote for psychopaths. True enough, fair enough. Sometimes you do, and it goes really bad. But in many ways, you can consider that these days it's a global stage rather than just it is frequently paralyzed with protests and strikes. Really? As in paralyzed? How? Past year has been pretty bad on that front. So do they like? What do you say? Install martial law? Is it that bad? I mean, paralyzed. Well, I won't say it's a strong word, but paralyzed kind of implies that literally everything stops. It almost was. Oh my god! That's like the worst case situation. What? What? What would cause something like that? Or is it just how the people are? I mean, they don't like something going on and just cause a strike. You can Google Germans protest. Let me just note that down. I'll look it up. Damn it. Interesting. Interesting. This have already been damaged with previous reforms. So basically it's a protest for increase in fuel prices, eh? It started blocking roads. Oh my god. Yeah, that that certainly falls under the definition of paralysis. I mean, didn't have anything anyone to negotiate with either. So what's the situation now? I mean, how do you guys go about your daily business? And do they at least leave the public out of it, or well, is there a lot of collateral damage? I mean, generally, whenever there's especially a violent strike or a protest, oh, it gets pretty bad here. Sometimes people are even killed. That is completely out of control, but only happens rarely. Anyway, $100 a month. Okay, cancel the fuel tax. RIP. You know what? It's also possible that the petrol companies might be behind this. It's kind of obvious, but yeah, a few accidents. Oh crap! That sucks the most. Lot of property damage. Yeah, so it's the protest in the truest form of the word. Yeah, that just sucks, man. Yeah, yeah. That's the kind of shit that happens in any protest, and literally nothing can be done about it because people individually Leonardo, yeah, exactly. Individually, people are smart, but collectively, they are stupid. We are stupid. So I've made all of my purchases. Lot of practice. Okay, so the labor unions organize a protest, and that would generally be for wages. Yeah. Because individually are so stupid. Well, individually when they are stupid, the people around them are quick to shut them down. But when you whip up a crowd and when that goes out of control, I mean, it's it's stupidity on a massive scale. Intern power up, that is fine. Let's buy a fuck ton of ethers and make our way finally to the snow cave. Can I finish it in an hour? Probably not. 20% of the jobs are government jobs. That sounds like a pretty nice deal. But then, this guy doesn't know anything about politics. Well, you need to define what do you mean by doesn't know about politics. Because honestly, the guy you're voting for is basically the guy that got you to think that he's competent. Doesn't have to be competent, always keep that in mind. For increasing the working condition for government employees. Oh! Isn't that a good thing? But with so many jobs part of the government, I would assume that the socialist representation would be a lot higher then. Because after all, isn't government all about well, I mean, to me, what a government job means is that you got a stable job, but it's far lesser salary than what you would otherwise be making if you're working for a corporation. Increasing as fast as... Oh, I see. Oh, so they don't get any raise, eh? The stupid Americans meme is... What is this meme you talk about? Salaries are low. Okay. So, government job, lots of government benefits, but salaries are pretty low. And that would be the main complaint. But over here, it's pretty well accepted that. Why am I saving here? I love that guy has so much MP now. Magic power of 8 and he has so much MP. How? I mean, it's fairly well accepted that government job, the stability of a government job. I mean, they won't even fire you even if you do a piss poor job. They just keep you there. Maybe you won't be promoted, but then even competent people are not promoted in government jobs. Petroleum is a number of big. Oh my god, dude. your country looks like it's half communist to begin with. No offense. I mean, seriously? Government seems like a pretty big part of everything there. Government has a number of big. What? Has a controlling interest, that too. It's not like it's part owned. No, it's controlled. Monetary interest is even more interesting. There we go. Wow. So even without lot of industry are partially government. Wow. Nah, let's kill them off. Getting sold more than I see. So it's slowly becoming more and more capitalist. But this I find quite surprising. Must say. How is it that, I mean, was France communist back in World War II? I believe it was part of the Allies. Yeah, it was. I mean, wasn't it all about communism versus not communism? And I'm surprised to find here that the government has pretty big influence in everything that the country does. Do you have policies against, or did you have in the past policies against foreign investment or something like that? I find this very surprising. So the damage being taken here, certainly was more powerful than today. I see. Single green goblin can be dispatched easily enough. Oh shit, I forgot to buy ethers. Why do I keep doing this crap? Yeah, but I'm just wondering how the government was big friends with labor unions. I see. They must have had a lot of clout if that was the case. I'm just wondering how is it that the government had gained so much influence, even on the industry's side. I mean, here we've got certain policies where there is no foreign investment allowed. So by going that route, the government generally gets the biggest stake, unless there is a local company which is willing to put up something on that front, which there are quite a bit of. And power company has government controlling interest. Okay. Okay, main rate. Oh, you're talking that way. The public services. Public services are controlled by government corporations. That I can kind of understand, because it's a very big part of running the country after all. And that's the case here as well. Oh, I see. It's public services. I see. I was wondering whether the government has your government is controlling industries like even technology, or I don't know, mundane industries like cosmetics or what have you. Radio is government controlled too. Well, radio is government control as in no private players allowed at all. Yeah, that is kind of weird. But then I'm just comparing it with mine, of course. Media regulations are strict. Yikes. A la China. But given that, given that you yourself have said that French people are very quick to temper, probably that's not such a bad thing. Actually, stick the other way. Let's buy a fuck ton of ethers. God damn it, woman. Equals to every single party, including the smallest. But that would be on the national channels, right? Surely there are other private channels which would also be interfacing with the party members. All French-based media. Oh wow, that is pretty strict. $1,000 for an ether. I don't need a Phoenix Down because I've got life on everyone. I can even buy a cottage. That's how rich I am. Come out of foreign media, obviously. How many do I buy? That's the question now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will buy 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. So I have. Why don't I have 10 ethers? Oh, I do have 10 ethers. Okay. Why do I have a stupid antidote? Let me just sell that crap off. Alright, we are prepared for Ice Cave. And I'm just gonna blitz through it. Wow, fantastic. Burn them all. Nah, practice ice. Actually, know what? I can afford the MP. So I suppose really big interest in Airbus too. Hang on, is Airbus a French company? Just so that I'm not getting it wrong, Airbus is the Boeing company, right? This is French, German owned. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know Airbus was French. Oh, competitor of Boeing. Yeah, right. Boeing is the company. God damn it. I'm being stupid here. I was the way I was imagining it. It's Airbus is the name of the company and Boeing is the name of the brand. But no, Boeing is an actual company. Okay, yeah. Airbus is the second largest then, I suppose. I've only really heard Boeing and Airbus. More rain down power up. I'll take that. So I suppose that all of this is just a kind of legacy. Even France is slowly moving towards capitalism. After all, money talks. Money is what talks in the end. Legacy national companies. Yeah, especially once you consider globalization, it's inevitable that the powers that be will make things happen. Just need to figure out how to do something. Still partially government owned. So good. What? So good. Okay, okay. So good. Depends on your point of view. But yes, for people like me, capitalism rules. Capitalism means that we can make our dreams come true. But it also means that the government doesn't offer shit. Or rather, the government offers exactly that shit. 15% of Renault. Oh, the pasta. Oh, GG. Nice. Glad you're enjoying your pasta. It's basically for people who suck at it. Well, to be honest, theoretically, it makes a lot of sense. 14% of Peugeot. Peugeot and Citroen. You mean and, or are they the same thing? They are still taking a shit ton of damage. What the hell? Yeah, I do need to heal them up. Who should heal them up? Yes, Cure 2. Yeah. I'll use Cure 2. Ooh, nice. Heal them up to full. Aren't... Okay, it's... They merged! Okay, I did not know that. Citroen and Peugeot. And the government has 14% of that. So are they divesting from that as well, or it's going to remain that way? Let's do this. Fantastic. Encounter on the first day. Holy crap! And these things absorb fire. How do I deal with them? Hopefully, Ice One does the trick. With Joseph's bows. Okay, 100% of the postal company. La Poste. I like the name. It's also hosting ITER. What the hell is ITER? Ouch! Oh god, this multi-target safe is going to kill me. Yeah, being hopefully a solution to the energy crisis. Nuclear fusion. The company video that builds nuclear 90% owned by the government. Okay. Although, would you really want private players there? What happens in the sun and stars? Yeah, I know. I know what nuclear fusion is, but I didn't realize that they were trying to solve it that way. It's incredibly dangerous after all. Guy has more HP. Why does guy have more HP? God damn it. So would you, from a government's perspective, would you be okay if you were having your weapons made by a third party? Actually, you know what? That happens all the time. Yeah. We import our fighter jets from Russia, helicopters from somewhere else, I forgot. But in terms of technology, is it okay to let private players in? So from that perspective, I would agree with not allowing any foreign company in terms of the defense. There's a fair bit abroad. Oh. The Ukraine gets I see. So to Egypt instead. Okay, the bombs are gonna explode on me. Okay, thank God. Oh, nice. Got a lucky break there. Still don't know why that happens. Non-use nuclear aircraft carrier. Oh. That's the benefit of in-house, I suppose. And yeah, it does make sense. After 2 world wars, you'd expect you'd have the technology for that kind of crap. The money thing. Joseph is fine. What's Maria's sword level? I should perhaps transfer the sword over to Firian. Level 2 only. Let's let her make her way to level 3. What's her strength? Only 19, but that's comparable to Firian. Own fighter jets, own tanks, own navy boats. What else do you need? I mean, if you have the technology, it makes complete sense to me that you'd have everything in-house rather than relying on anybody else. It'll be cheaper, certainly. But regarding the public services, I suppose elsewhere is generally accepted that you can have private players. Certainly not the case here. So from that perspective, I suppose you got some stuff to complain about, lack of freedom and whatnot. Work a lot with NATO. Does that thing still exist? North American, what is it? Treaty Organization. If it is compatible with American carriers. Does France also have an American base? That probably would be a no-no. Guys, fire level 4 wrecking havoc as expected. That will be one of the Afghan campaigns. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Hopefully I can survive. And I also must remember to give Guy multi-target eyes should be fine. Cumulative with I see. Active anti-terrorist campaign in Africa. What? As in, that's something that's happening these days? Or it's just a general policy to monitor the situation there? Mali and neighboring countries, I see. Okay, Ice One was not enough. Oh, don't blow up, please. Oh crap, it was Guy. These guys blow up for massive damage. Whatever, I'm just gonna eat it up with more HP after all. I have plenty of ethers for curing. Should I fire these assholes? I will save off some MP. Why not? I mean, that's the dichotomy that the government faces, you know. It's like not only do you have to not only do you have to allocate funds for internal affairs, and there are a lot of them, you also have to look outwards. That's constantly the complaint, especially in a developing nation. Why would you waste money on space travel when there are poor people to be fed here? When you could offer better healthcare? And what argument do you come up with for that? Operation Barcane. I don't know how to pronounce that, but does that mean something in French? Counter-terrorist support. Oh, I see. Yeah, I might as well heal him up. Oh, cure level 3. I would always like a higher level cure for these situations at least. Huh, not getting my ass kicked as much this time around, why not? Probably because Guy is very much up to speed from the back row. Yeah, fire level 4. I need to run into some dual heads to test out whether I'm fully prepared. Did a lot more grinding than I thought I would, but that's only because I screwed up a couple times. Must remember to equip him with an ether, at least one. Oh god, I hate this formation. Oh, Thorio is live. Okay. What Banjo-Kazooie? What? Puzzled if you're still here, what the hell is Banjo-Kazooie? Is it like a platformer? I thought he was playing Donkey Kong or whatever. I'm gonna have 4 bombs blowing up in my face. Okay, 2 bombs. 2 bombs. Grenade nothing. Okay, I don't mind that. I do not mind that. So in this Final Fantasy, grenades only blow up when they are not at full HP. Oh yeah, go ahead and kill Joseph. I don't even need him now. Hang on. I'll kill the bomb with ice. You guys focus on these guys. And I need to check out Guy's evasion as well with 2 mithril shields. Int down power. Ah, there we go. So Maria got her first int down. That makes me sad, but she still has 44 intelligence. Look at her other stats. So agility 20, power 20, vitality 22. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of stream. It took 2.5 hours, but yeah, we are getting there, boys. Maria and Guy are going to be powerhouses on all fronts, especially if Guy keeps getting random power-ups for God knows what reason. This is the floor where I can encounter some dual heads. I would dearly love to do that to see whether I'm properly prepared. Undeads are fine, I believe. Second wipe last time was to a group of ghouls who just completely paralyzed me, stun-locked me. This time Guy has enough MP, he's in the back row and he is my black mage. Maria, you can wail on her as much as you want. This should be the ice spell. Indeed. Does anyone need ice? The red mage has ice and the black mage has ice. Yep. So that'll be like 50 gil. 50 gil is fine. Just a solitary bomb. I can get rid of you easy enough. And let me take this opportunity to get some HP up. I decided not to grind, didn't I? Yeah, let me not waste time grinding. I do want to make this a challenge, and it almost looks like I have way too much HP right now. I should have considered grinding for money a little earlier, because the mithril equipment is actually very nice. Hardly any evasion penalty and lots of defense. Int, oh god damn it, int down again. This is where I'm getting RNG screwed. 20% of a corresponding stat down whenever you get a stat up. I'm glad she got power up. Power is very important for Maria, but getting ink down, well, at least she has quite a lot of buffer in terms of intelligence. 43 intelligence, and that's only going to go up whenever I use black magic. What was I going to do here? Yeah, I'm going to check out Guy's evasion. Guy's evasion is at 32% with 2 mithril shields equipped. Mithril shields offering 5% evasion per level, so that's for a total of 20%. 20% and agility of 10%. Where did the extra 2% come from? I don't know. Absolutely no idea. Guy is throwing a lot of surprises my way this run. But the main lesson I learned today is there we go. Finally Firion gets an upgrade. $14 to $29. Look at that. Hopefully they'll be doing decent. Oh, there we go. This is the formation I was looking at. These guys have so much HP that Maria's Fire 3 was not enough to one-shot them. And we do need to one-shot them. These guys hit very hard. 11 damage by Joseph. Okay, that's decent damage. So it just means that last time I came here... Are you kidding me? 900 damage? Oh, guy, that is so good. Maria's not doing anywhere near as much damage. Okay, so these guys have something like 600 HP. I mean, not even 600. Yeah, let's just say 600 HP. People are getting agility up pretty frequently. That is nice to know. What am I supposed to do? 15 MP. 15 MP. I should have Guy use an ether next battle. Using ethers in battle is always recommended over using it outside. Outside battle, ethers will give you about 20 MP per ether, and it's, I mean, even for $1,000, it's a waste of money. Single cool idiot. He's gonna pay with his life or re-life. In battle, ethers will give you a lot more MP. Principally because items used in battle also use your magic stats. Not to mention they look cool. 69, look at that. That's a lot more than just 20 MP recovered. Much more cost effective to use ethers in battle. Or rather any items in battle. Of course, no use of using golden needles or phoenix stones in battle. Because in the NES version, you need to actually equip them in their item slots. And you can kind of figure out how useful it is to equip a phoenix stone on a dead guy. What's he gonna do? Get his turn and actually use that phoenix stone? Don't run. Although, with good evasion, if that is indeed how it's being calculated here, I should have a pretty good run chance from here on out. I'll give that a try for the world map encounters. Everybody has something like 30 to 40 evasion percent rather, I should specify. Guy ain't up. Look at that power up. I swear to God I did not attack. Guy would be the perfect red mage. He's getting intelligence up and power up for whatever reason. How's everybody's evasion? 28% and 28% again. Yeah, I should have a decent running chance. This is a mithril shield. Mithril shield, nice. Extra mithril shield here. Never hurts. And let's check out the ambush closet down below. Ooh, ambush bicycles and 42 damage. So that's a significant reduction. No, 84 damage. So even with 25 damage from, 25 defense from the mithril equipment that I got, look at how much these guys are doing. And these guys are just the icicles. Imagine if I run into a Geekus. 25 defense is bullshit. I need much more defense in order to tank those hits. But at least the defense versus weight penalty is much better here. And she has overtaken Furion once again in terms of HP. That's gonna happen. What can you do about it? I don't even care about Joseph anymore. My party is strong enough to pretty much steamroll anything that we can find here. No encounter, seriously? Did they change the ambush closets? It was not written in the notes at least. Ooh, this is the formation which can stun lock. let's just burn them up. Burn, baby, burn. Yep, so the blitz strategy has worked. So the next challenge will be to find out once we get to the next dungeon how bad that's gonna be. Now this chest here has an ancient sword. Hopefully the ancient sword still remains as OP of a weapon as it was in the base game. If they fuck with the ancient sword, oh my god, I'm going to be so salty. Int up, nice. Guy is coming along very nicely. Yep, ancient sword and monster in a box. God damn it, I did not get any of the Discord notifications. So we can deal with undead formations pretty easily. Next challenge, I suppose, if I'm lucky enough to run into them, is to find out how I do on a 4 dual head encounter. 4 dual head encounter would be the biggest challenge that this dungeon has to offer me. Right, let's check out the ancient sword. Maria has 76% at 2 hits. With the ancient sword, she's going to have where is it? Yeah, it's always a boost in attack, but wait, what? 65%? Ancient sword OP. More OP if that's possible. Let's check it out. Maybe it doesn't inflict curse. Maybe. Who knows? If it still inflicts curse, oh my god, this is one of the best weapons in the game then. This is ridiculous, man. Oh, no, not gonna find out this time. Guy is dealing with the situation rather nicely. But that's just the ice cave. Shit's gonna hit the in-town power-up hitch. Every time she's getting a power in town. That's just bad news. That is very bad news. I have lost 3 points of intelligence this time for 3 points of strength. I don't recall her getting strength up without losing intelligence this stream. That is just bad. That is bad. Oh, let's quickly talk to the beaver. Where can we possibly... Poor guy's stuck. Gow, wow! I can understand him. And if you ask him about the goddess bell, a bell is hidden beyond the right wall, he says. Okay, let's check it out. Finally, we can get back to the story after repeatedly getting my ass kicked. In search of the goddess bell. I bet nobody even remembers the goddess bell anymore. Please, no more bombs. Once more, ancient sword test. Two hit 67 and did not curse. So looks like they removed the curse effect. If they did, well and good. But cheese strats out of question then. Still, as to the challenge, I don't mind this. So ancient sword is actually a straight up blade ink. What do you say? Straight up damage increase. Nice. Single dual head. I'll take the hit. Yeah, she's doing decent damage now. Oh good, hit Furion. Yes. 72, that's nowhere near enough. God damn it, dual head. 2 more damage to Firion. How much HP does this guy have? About 600? Oh, that's it. So more. I think that should take care of some HP up. And now you can burn in hell. Oh, this is so satisfying. Although I still haven't run into a 4 dual head encounter. Vitality up, HP up. Exactly what I was looking for. And now Firion. Good. Firion has equal amount of HP as Maria. Hopefully he'll get his head smashed at least once more before we end this dungeon. So that all will be right in the world again. Oh crap, I needn't have bought 3 silver bracelets. Now that I remember. This upcoming chest has a silver bracelet. Silver plate, whatever. Silver plate in the base game. Silver chorus. Nice. So, it's not as if I'm struggling for money, but well, suboptimal. Let's just prepare for this guy. Do I need to prepare? Not really. Joseph can come in the front row now, just to take some hits. And you know what? You can also unequip your bow. I don't think you're going to do any damage with your bow. Alright, I don't even care if Joseph dies. Let's get this guy. It's Guardian of the Goddess Bell, of course it is. It's an adamantoise. Beautiful artwork. Attack with these 2 guys, and let's exploit the ice weakness. Ideally, I should be using Fire 4 to get a chance for MP up. 3 hits for 18 damage. Yeah, Adamanta does a lot of defense. 1 hit 0 damage. Fantastic. 1 hit for 100 damage. Wow. Should I use fire? Am I satisfied with the amount of MP guy has? I think as we proceed through the game, he's going to get progressively more and more MP naturally. So for now, it's okay. 75 MP is still quite a lot. Hit Joseph, please. Hit Joseph. Critical hit. Yeah, looks like the ancient sword no longer curses. Hit Firion, please. Come on. 2 hits for 132. God, awesome. Exactly what I wanted. As long as he doesn't kill him, I'm fine. Hopefully he'll go down this round. How much HP could he possibly have? Hit Joseph now. Okay, you could miss too, that's fine. Joseph's gonna die anyway. Doesn't really matter if he dies in battle right now or Indiana Jones style. Ice level up. Was hoping for ice to not level up, but I'll take it nonetheless. Awesome. So let's go ahead and pick up the goddess bell. Something was hidden behind the wall. We know exactly what that something is. G bell. As opposed to G money. Whatever the hell that is. And we get a quick shortcut back to the first floor. So let's get the hell out of here. Ice 2 probably will be enough to wipe all of these guys. Yeah, leveling up damage spells increases their damage by a lot. How much damage is this? 200. Wow. And how much HP do these grenades have that they actually managed to survive that? Explosion? Please explode on Furion. Oh, never mind. Oh no, he... God damn it, grenade. You're so uncooperative. Might as well. Oh, rip grenade. Just attacking with the guy for some extra experience on shields. I'll level up his secondary weapons later. Might as well give some experience to Bolt. Since that's the lowest level spell right now, that'll get most experience. Fire 4 I'm fine with for the foreseeable future. And I have plenty of ethers. I used only one. Wow. I was completely overestimating this place, but then again I underestimated how much MP guy would get. I mean, what the hell happened there? How did he go from 20 MP to 75 MP? That is what I'm trying to figure out right now. And the amount of grinding, or so-called grinding I did here is nothing compared to what you're expected to do in a casual run of FF2. So whatever strategy I came up with, it certainly worked. I'm gonna give that a tick mark. Oh, Borgen, what is he doing here? You'll never leave here alive. Oh, rip. We went to so much trouble to get the goddess bell, and Borgen is blocking our path here. Whatever shall we do? Didn't know Borgen was a pirate. I thought he was a general. I'll just use Fire 4. Should be weak enough to die here. Nope. Borgen has more HP than base. Whoa, lot more HP than base. That accuracy coming in play. This should be rip. There we go. GG. Let me just unequip everything from Joseph just in case. No particular reason. He's already naked. Oh, what's happening here? Turns out that Borgen loosed that frog from the wall and can't hold any longer Indiana Jones. Oh, Joseph single-handedly just holds that rock up. Now's a chance, run! I won't leave you behind. Go, now! Joseph! Oh, rip Joseph. What a melancholy tune this is. FF2 on the NES. Just nothing can beat it. In fact, I like all the NES tunes. The only ones I like more, I like better on the PSP is the Pandemonium tune because of its bass track. But the majority of tracks in FF2, I actually prefer the NES ones. Yes, including the horribly sad overworld theme. Wow, so Ice Cave done. Nice. Let me just quickly go back to Salamand, heal up, and we'll call it a day. I'm glad I was able to finish this within 3 hours. Very surprised. I thought today would just be grinding. And for aforementioned reasons, no need to grind any MP. He'll get more and more MP as we progress through the game. I have plenty of ethers. So now the question remains agility. Nice. The question now is, when will Maria start casting spells? That is the question. Should she start immediately? I think the answer to that question is when her HP gets equivalent to on a level with Guy. I think that would be the point in time where I'll start using Maria's offensive magic. Maria is a red mage proper. She has decent power, I must say. What's Furian's strength? He has 27. Guy should have somewhere in the 40s. No, even Guy has only 26 power. Huh. But none of these three guys are particularly strong, I must say. Yeah, I'll just She has fire 4. Yeah, I'll just use Maria's offensive spells to exploit weaknesses. That's what I'll do. Guy is going to be primarily on offensive magic duty, and every now and then I'll have him physically attack so that he can gain some experience with on his shield for his shields. What is his? Let me just take a look at his shield EXP right now. Seriously, you guys can't one-shot these things? Might as well level up Bolt as well. They definitely gave it a new color. No doubt about it. So we're all decked out in Mithril, which is the best equipment that we can have at this stage of the game. What does the future have in store for us? Find out next time. I constantly fuck that up. Anyway, yep, I'm gonna call it a day here. Save. Thank you guys for hanging out. We will continue with the story next time. We'll need to find out where we need to go now that we have the goddess bell. We can go to Cashuan, open the doors of Cashuan, and yeah, ultimately we need to get the Sunfire. So, thank you guys for hanging out, and you have a good day. Bye.